Hey, good morning, gang. Trash man here. Got several things to get done today. I don't know how much I'm going to get done as far as here on Trash is Treasures, where old things get a second chance. Because I got a pool filter I got to work on today to keep Miss Shelley happy, and I'm going to attempt to talk to unemployment again, since it's been, holy cow, since what, a little better than halfway through March. I got no unemployment yet because I got issues. I got to talk to somebody to get it fixed. So, that being said, I'll show you what I got done on our dresser project yesterday, and we'll go from there. And hopefully, I'll get enough here today to do some here, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, flip this. All right. Yesterday we had that top, and I repaired that top, and of course I like to wood glue it, and I also, where the pieces come in, I took a tiny brad nailer and we shot some 1.5 down in there to hold that in there. Put her in the clamp for the night and put in, as you can see, get that big pipe clamp there and put her in there to hold her there. I started getting some stuff sanded, and when I got into the parts of this yesterday, you can see here on the top part of it, my Roloc works well on things that I'd used it on before, not so well on this piece. I ended up, I don't know if this is shellac. I'm going to guess this is shellac that was on this, and it's a bear to get off, so I ended up using some stripper and a brush and to get all that out of there I could off of that, because I would have been there forever. As I said, my wheels, metal wheels that I wanted to put in this, herein lays the issue, is in the diameter here versus the wheels that I have. So I need to acquire some bushings so that'll fit tighter. So that is on my have to get list on that. And as you see, we started the sanding project on this. Drawers wise, these drawers, 4 out of 5 had to be repaired. You see where they go into this, down into the slots. They didn't want to stay down in there. Of course, when you're dealing with old stuff, you have warp boards, there ain't much square any of the above. So what I do here is I wood glue down into the front face down here, get my pieces in place, clamp them in, and then where the backboard goes here, I took my little air brad nailer and I shot a couple air brad nails in there to hold them in place. And that is what I did on several, and then kept them in the clamps overnight. The big bottom drawer, I knew had to fix, had a little more going than I had, I just didn't notice. But anyway, see here, I had to, this board here was broke from this point all the way down, gone. So I took down here to the trusty old Matco toolbox at Georgia Whiskey. I took this handy dandy little tool here and went right along on my base here and come right up and made a cut and make her all level and straight. I needed a 13-inch piece here. I needed a 1/2 inch coming across here, and then where it lays over on the board part, and I just put a straight bit in my router table and routed off a nice L so she fits in there good. And then I put some more wood glue in there, a couple of brad nails, and I even sunk in a grabber nail here just to make her good and solid. And that's never going to go anywhere. One of the things I do like to do on these, as you saw with some of the trunks when I use T-nuts and stuff like that, is I like to make them strong, so its next owner, it'll survive for years and it'll take some abuse and move, stuff like that. Got a lot of sanding to do here. We're going to get my mouth sander, is going to get a lot of work on there with the little corner sanding. And this handy dandy little tool here, I also got a little corner sanding bit that'll, well, I'm not call it a bit, I guess a pad, but that I can put on it, and I can use little corner sanding pads like that, because those are a son of a gun when you're sanding. You can see how many corners I have to do on this piece. There's a bunch in two sides of them. So, hopefully it'll sand out pretty good. Now, when I get to these center boards here, that has all the decoratives, let me move this back over here. This is going to be where that I may end up using a little stripper in these too, like I did the front, and then come along with that roll lock that I showed you guys yesterday. So, once I get the bulk out of this, and then we'll go roll lock across that. But all in all, I'm kind of intrigued and excited. Although I think this thing did give me about 4 splinters yesterday. That's a lot. Oh, and we did get all the new, remember we were talking about the dowel rods? They go through, so where it goes all the way through the top to bottom. And I had to replace some of them that weren't there. They were gone. And that's what keeps the drawer face. So the dowel rods will, top and bottom where the thick wood is on the front face of the drawers, and that keeps her lined up and right into place on those. So those are all in. So all in all, wasn't a bad day. I mean, we got some sanding started, but we got the drawers all repaired. We got the top all repaired. So all we got to do today is get some clamps off of here, and it is going to be sanding heaven, and it's going to be a lot of it. But that's what it is when you're doing restoration work. But I'm still intrigued by all the grain and stuff in this, and I'm excited to see this one when it's finished, because I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm going to probably go with like that. I think I'm going to go with that same stain that I did on that last trunk, because it seems to really highlight the wood grain, and I would really like to highlight the wood grain on this, because it's got looks like some pretty good grain. So that's what I got cooking on that stuff today. But yeah, I got much anything else going on today. Let me show you this piece here. I'm going to sit this down 1 second, and I'm gonna grab this up there. Hold on, flipping it around here so you can see me. Now, I've talked about this one, and I have yet to show you guys this one. It is a dandy, huh? Because it's just unique. Now, I think I mistakenly the other day called it laminate, but it's veneer. But you can see it had water damage on top, and there are chunks of her gone. But I think this little stand table, whatever you want to call it, is just unique. It's got a huge chunk. The legs are broke. We're going to have to make new legs for it. But it's just a kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is strip all the veneer off of this and sand this down and try to make it beautiful again. So that's another one we got on the project table here. And both of these pieces are mine. So these are be pieces that I'll get done and try to resell. But if I get any other projects in, other folks and stuff, these will get put on the back burner, or as I said yesterday, we'll multitask, and as certain things need to, just like putting a stripper on here, I'll let sit 10-15 minutes, and I'll be working on a sand or something over here or so forth. So that being said, I am going to get my hiney to work. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Other than that, as they say, peace out.